Smile, John.
Good evening. It's August 15th, Friday, 2025. It's my pleasure and my distinct honor to be speaking with Mr. John J. Jeckovich. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
You're looking well.
Yeah.
Red suits you nice.
Yeah.
You look good. You look real good. Have you had a nice day?
Yes.
Did you have a good dinner?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Hey,
Mr.
this just came in.
What's that?
This came from a Tommy
Let's see.
Weber
Let me look it over. Oh.
from Wisconsin.
Tommy Weber from Wisconsin is a 12-year-old boy sent you this. He
What's
listens
that?
to your show all the time.
What
Yeah.
is that?
It's a little
Let
candy
me-
dispenser.
Tommy Weber from Wisconsin.
Hold that up,
Listens to your
John.
show all the time, and he sent you a little gift. Remember those as a boy? Do you remember those as a boy?
Yeah,
Yeah, brings back memories, huh, Mr. Jeckovich? Well, you got a friend.
Yeah.
You got a 12-year-old friend in Wisconsin. He's another nice young fellow that listens often to your show. He wants a book, but I told him we don't have any books because they're not for sale, but if we ever need duplicates made, we'll send them out. The books Mr. Jeckovich put together were simply to help the younger generation have a more simpler and wholesome life. Yeah, put some in there for Mr. Jeckovich. Let him try them. Do you actually remember those as a boy?
Huh?
Do you actually remember those as a boy?
yeah.
So they've been around 100 years then,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Wow. Where'd you buy them? At the 5 and dime store?
Huh?
Where'd you used to buy them? At the 5 and dime?
Yeah, 5 and dime store, yeah. Grocery stores too.
I'll be damned. Not much changes. Just like an automobile was discovered and made up probably 150 years ago. Engine and wheels, and we got the same thing. Oh yeah, with a lot of updates, but it's basically the same format, engine and wheels.
Yeah.
Try it, Mr.
Try it.
Jeckovich, have one. Have one, Mr. Jeckovich.
Flip his head back.
Lift his head back and take one of those Pez.
Here,
What is that?
watch.
Yeah,
What is that, candy?
Yeah, take.
Yeah, I don't want it. I don't want it. No.
okay, it's just a nice momentum then. Leave it at that. Leave it. I'll have one. I'm not bashful. Give me one of those Pez. I haven't
out.
had one since I was a boy. Can't get the thing out.
Here we go.
Thank you, this young fellow is thinking of you. It's a nice gift. But it still tastes the same as they did when I was
Yeah.
7 years old.
Read that.
He's talking now.
What the hell you people put in this damn thing? Is this a joke or something? I need a water. What the hell is in that thing? You're a smart man. I'm glad you didn't take one. This is gagging me. Holy hell, I need a water.
Water coming out.
Oh my dear God. Wow, that's powerful candy. I'll never do that again. Oh my God. You're a smart man, you didn't take one. Boy, that was strong. A little Pez like that. You sure that's all right? Not gonna croak during this filming, am I?
No. All right.
Okay, there's a little note in here. Fun fact, the word Pez, that's what these are, was created using the first, middle, and last letter in the German word for peppermint, which is Pfefferminz. That's a German word is Pfefferminz. And this is how they got the word Pez. This is German.
Oh,
Maybe the Nazis are still trying to kill us. Oh, shit, I put that Pez in my mouth and almost knocked me to the damn ground. That was strong. Never do that again. So let's get back to this. Pez, this is called Pez. It's been around 100 years. This was started by the Germans with the name peppermint in German as Pfefferminz. And it starts with the P, ends in the Z, and there's an E inside. So there we go. I don't remember gagging like that at 7 years old. These things must have changed. They must have changed. Okay, I'm still living, let's talk. Mr. Jeckovich was from Company H, the 2nd Battalion of the 291st Regiment of the 75th Infantry Division of the U.S. Army during World War II. Mr. Jeckovich, you were laughing when that thing was choking me, weren't you?
Yeah.
You were laughing. I entertained you with this thing choking
I'm
me.
gonna go put those away.
Where are you gonna take them to?
The
We'll put them in your room in case you want. In case
All
you
right.
come in your house, back in your house
All
and
right.
want some tonight. Mr. Jeckovich lives by the motto, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today's a gift, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Jeckovich said he blinked his eyes at 20 and now he's 100, and I believe it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You blinked your eyes at 20 and now you're 100. Wow. Where did 80 years go?
Oh, where they go? Yeah.
But it really went by that fast, right?
Yeah.
I'll be damned. I mean, you're knocking on the door of 100. You read 3 newspapers each and every morning without the use of glasses. You can shake someone's hand, you can knock them to the ground. Your grip is really strong. You never took a prescription in your life. You never took a vitamin. You jogged for 80 years, right?
Right.
Wow. You jogged for 80 years, and you never smoked or drank, right?
No.
And I guess you never took any Pez,
No.
because you didn't want these, but I took them when I was almost knocked to the ground. So Mr. Jeckovich blinked his eyes at 20, and now he's 100. But how old do you actually feel?
How old do I feel?
Yeah, honestly, how old do you feel?
20.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You look damn good. You look damn good. 1925, Mr. Jeckovich was born, and now we're 2025, and Mr. Jeckovich is knocking on the door of 100. Wow. He feels like he's 20. He blinked his eyes at 20, now he's 100. But listen, boys and girls, it's a short dance around the sun. It goes by quickly, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just another tidbit about pens.
Oh, hold on, I'm being interrupted again. Oh, okay. What happened to it?
Oh, it's right here.
Let's tell Mr. Jeckovich, he's a smart one. He didn't take a Pez. I did. It almost killed me. No more of that strong candy.
No.
Did you ever eat candy in your life?
Yeah.
Did you ever eat candy in your life?
No.
You never did that either? I'll be damned. Let me see. Here's another tidbit about these Pez we tried to give you. Candy was first invented in
1927.
No. Let me see what's got going on here about this Pez. Pez candy was first invented in 1927 by Edward Haas III in Vienna, Austria. Originally as marketed as peppermint breath mint for adults, designed as an alternative to smoking, the name Pez was derived from, we already talked about, from the German name peppermint, using the first, middle, and last initials of the German name Fezerzen.
So,
And so there it is, Pez.
1927.
1927 it was started.
All right.
So as a boy you had plenty.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Not me either. I learned my
Yeah.
lesson. That stuff is strong. So anyways, boys and girls, it's a short dance around the sun. Mr. Jeckovich said he blinked his eyes at 20 and he's now 100. So let's face it, you're just visiting. We're all just visiting here. But sadly, if you're 40 years old, you only have like a 5% chance to make it to 100. It's tough. It sounds easy, but it's tough. So really, life is so strange. You arrive here with nothing. You spend your whole life chasing everything, like a new watch, a new house, a new car. But you'll still leave with nothing. You've never seen a hearse pulling a U-Haul trailer. So be very careful and make sure your soul gains more than your hands. Yeah, make sure your soul gains more than your hands. It's very important. Mr. Jeckovich followed that. He sure did. He sure did. Well, oh, by the way, Mr. Jeckovich, during World War II, he was beat up, stabbed, bombed,
Lost a hip.
lost a hip, Jesus, trench foot, frostbite.
Still got it right
Still
here.
got it right there. Yeah. And he was hit in the shoulder by a sniper. Ah. Yeah. He still has shrapnel in his body right now from the dirty bomb. You couldn't get on a airplane, could you?
I got a slip I saw him.
What's the slip say?
Said I have shrapnel in my body.
Okay. So an interesting fact that Mr. Jeckovich went in the Army, drafted as a teenage boy of 19, and he didn't sit in the rear echelon. He wasn't a numbers cruncher. He wasn't a clerk doing typing. He was frontline military. He was in it. And if it wasn't guys like this, we might be speaking German today. In the back office, we always joke and we call Mr. Jeckovich a super soldier. And I really believe it. He's a walking, talking miracle of all the damage and the shots and bombs he took during the war. I don't know how he made it, but it could be simply from the prayers of his mother, Anna Targus Jeckovich. Didn't your mother kneel down on the bed, not the floor, and rest your hands on the bed and play the rosary every night for you?
Every night, yeah.
So, you know, the rosary is the most powerful tool in the world. But Mr. Jeckovich was highly decorated as a teenage boy. He received the Bronze Star Medal. He was awarded the Purple Heart. He was awarded the Good Conduct Medal. He was awarded the Army Campaign Medal. He was awarded the European, African, Middle Eastern Campaign Medal with 3 Bronze Stars. World War II Victory Medal. I can't believe you were laughing when I was choking on that Pez.
Right.
You were really laughing when I was choking on that Pez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Combat Infantry Badge, Sharpshooter Badge with carbine, pistol, and machine gun bars, Marksman Badge and Rifle Bar, and Honorable Service Lapel Button during World War II. You got a lot of awards. You got a lot of bullets in them too, a lot of shrapnel to get all this. When Mr. Jeckovich first went in, they were all his teenage boys, and they were affectionately, and I refer to it this way, affectionately referred to him as the diaper division. Right? How come?
Yeah.
Diaper division.
They were all 33s.
Yeah. As Mr. Jeckovich says, they're 33s, which is a code word for teenagers. However, by the time he left World War II, he was given another name that stuck with him. It still has with him now. He was in the Battle of Bulge, and he held Bastogne. High casualties, 96, 97%. Yeah, high casualties. Bad situation. Don't even want to get into it now, but now he's referred to as the Bloody Bastards of Bastogne. The Bloody Bastards of Bastogne. It seems how things have changed. And then from Bastogne, he went to several of the concentration camps, broke off the locks with thousands of other soldiers, and released all the prisoners, at least the ones that were alive, the Army guys, which are alive. They probably went in there a couple 100 pounds, 200 pounds, 180 pounds. Now it's sad that they're down to 60, 70 pounds, and they're abused in ways you could not imagine. We won't even discuss it here. Even a hardcore fighter man that was in World War I and World War II, General Patton, when he seen the sight inside those camps, he threw up. So it wasn't a nice sight, and it's always going to rent space in your head to the day you die. You're never going to get rid of that. It was nasty. And then finally the war was over with, and Mr. Jeckovich went home. When he went home, the government gave him something called the mustering out pay.
Yeah,
How much was that?
$300.
Yeah. And the mustering out pay, for those who don't know, back then it was given enough money to get your civilian life back in order. So they awarded Mr. Jeckovich $300, and he was to receive $100 a month for 3 months.
Oh, yeah.
But they did give him a bonus of $27.42. What was that for?
Bus fare, the whole,
That was his bus fare home. Was that a long bus ride?
yeah.
So that was it. The party's over. He saved America. He saved a lot of the countries in England and Wales, and they liberated France. And that was what they got, right as I described to you. And they don't complain. That's why they're called the best generation in the world. Back then, these guys and ladies were very patriotic. Not so much today. And they had great empathy. They had great empathy back then. And empathy is the glue to civilization. And empathy is a glue to humanity. If you don't have empathy, you might as well be a dead person. You don't really have nothing if you don't have empathy. That's why they call this the greatest generation of all time. They didn't question it, they just did it. There was no complaints. They didn't try to weasel out of it. His father came from Russia through Ellis Island as a legal immigrant. He came through Ellis Island as a legal immigrant, and he worked very, very hard. So hard you would not believe it. He was working 3 different jobs. He was working 3 different jobs, and his last job that night, he was mixing cement by hand. How do you do that with a stick?
With a shovel.
There's a shovel. 39 years old, dropped dead right down there on a spot. Overworked. He was like a slave. And he died, and Mr. Jeckovich at that time had to take over. He was the head of the family now. He had to take over from age 11. And he did. He stayed with his mother until she was 89 years old. He stayed with his mother till he's 89 years old. And when your father died, 11-year-old boy, keep in mind, there wasn't no TV then. You listened to a radio. But these kids are mostly outside playing. Like, how did you make an ice skating ring?
Put it over the fire hydrant.
Yeah, they did simple stuff. That's what his book is about. Simple stuff, wholesome living. Everything's so complicated today. We have to get away from that. So the police picked up Mr. Jeckovich at his house and took him to the hospital, and they simply said your father had an accident. So when you went to the hospital, the police driving you, did you sit in the back or the front?
Yeah, what?
When the police took you to the hospital, did you sit in the back?
I sat in the back.
Sit in the back. So they dropped you off at the front of the hospital.
Just dropped me off. They took off.
They took off, and you went into the front door of the hospital.
Asked me where my father was.
The receptionist, you asked
He
him
said,
to
I'll
sit
take
in.
you down to it.
And you thought your father might have had a broken ankle,
Yeah,
sprained arm.
yeah.
And so what did the receptionist tell you?
Took me down to the morgue.
So you were suspicious when he started going down.
Yeah.
And tell us, Mr. Jeckovich, in your own exact words, what did you see in the morgue as an 11-year-old boy?
My father had a little cement on his pants, a little bit in his face and that, but his eyes were closed.
Uh-huh. And did they ask you to identify the body?
Yeah, I said, that's my father, yeah.
And did they tell you to go through his pockets?
I went through his pockets.
Yeah. And what did you find in his pockets?
Can of Prince Albert tobacco and the paper they roll it up on, keys for the house.
And that was it?
Yeah.
And that was it, right? Wow. And that was it. So at that point, that's where the book comes into play. Their mother's sons. Mr. Jeckovich wrote a book. How many pages?
849.
Wow, that's a big, beautiful book. And I know for a fact that you didn't have Google. I know for a fact you don't even own a laptop. How did you write this book?
Yellow pages.
Yellow legal pads. Wow.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. We read Mr. Jeckovich's book already one time in its entirety. We're the second time around. And We're on chapter 9 where he's crossing the channel. After all this training, he's finally making it to the front line. A lot of people ask, what store could I buy the book and how much?
It's not for sale.
The book is not for sale. It never was. Mr. Jeckovich doesn't need anyone's money. He's okay there. The book was written to give the younger people, the younger generation, a better and a more wholesome life. There is one copy of the book in the World War II Museum in New Orleans. So that's what the book was written about. And getting back to his father, it's very important we add this. His father was a legal immigrant from Russia, came through the proper way. He worked his ass off 3 different jobs, trying to give Mr. Jeckovich and his family a beautiful life. And he built New York State. His father built New York State, brick by brick by brick, board by board by board, with all the other immigrants. These guys were never offered a handout, nor would they ever take a handout. These were hard-working immigrants 100 years ago that really put back into the United States. They gave back. Not like the ones today. These guys do nothing but work the system. They don't work like Mr. Jeckovich's father did. These guys today are just working the system, having their hand out all the time. Having their hand out all the time. And I noticed that your mother was Polish and your father was Russian, but you don't have an accent. How come?
Well, my father said we're Americans, we're talking American at home now.
Yeah, so his father put down a strict rule. We're in the United States. Now we speak English, and that's why you don't have an accent.
Yeah.
Everyone else on your street was from Poland or Italy, that was the biggest, and they all had bad accents, didn't they? They had accents, all the neighbors.
What?
All the neighbors on your street had accents.
I said, well, my father said we were talking English at home.
But your neighbor had bad accents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Belinsky had a real bad accent.
Yeah. So Mr. Jeckovich was part of the most selfless and courageous operation in the history of humankind. Mr. Jeckovich left their homes to help out complete strangers. You didn't know no one in Germany or England, right? And they had nothing in common. So how, I ask you, how may we be worthy of their legacy? How may we be worthy of their legacy? If it wasn't guys like this and many, many other, we'd be speaking German. Don't forget, there were 16,400,000 young men and beautiful ladies that participated in World War II. Now we're down to less than 5, probably 4,000 combat veterans. They're all in their hundreds. And we're losing them at a rate of 150 a day, about. So if you have any questions to Mr. Jeckovich, text him.
6 minutes.
Text him at 407-366-0000.
Let's put a shout out to that.
407-366-0000.
A Columbus, Ohio public school system.
You tell it.
There's just a shout out to the Columbus, Ohio public school system. They're going to feature a story on John here in the next week or so on Facebook. They have all their high school students doing some World War II history progress, some programs.
Problem.
So,
Okay, thank you for bringing it up. We'll look forward to seeing it.
yeah,
What's that?
Us high school is going to do
a nice story.
a nice story on World War II and you.
Yeah,
We
they're
have-
working on that.
There's over 600 of your videos out there. People can pick up a lot of information from them.
And it's
So we'll keep you posted once we see
students
it.
from Columbus, Ohio.
We'll keep you
Students
posted.
from Columbus,
We'll keep you
Ohio.
posted when we see it. How many
They
minutes?
really appreciate your
How many minutes
videos.
do I have here?
We have just 5.5.
Mr. Jeckovich, do you feel like answering any questions?
No.
You don't want to?
No, I'm good.
You want to ask any text questions that came in? Do you feel?
Yeah.
Okay, you feel up to it. Okay. Mr. Jeckovich, where were you born and raised?
Niagara Falls, New York.
Niagara Falls, New York. You remember your home address?
36th Street, Orleans Avenue.
Yeah, your mother and father scrimped and saved to put a little down payment, a tiny down payment to buy the house. And then every month you would go and pay it in cash, $46.25
Mr. Belden.
mortgage, and you paid it to Mr. Belden.
Yeah,
He was the one that held the mortgage, right?
yeah.
Where would you go, to his office or to his house?
His house.
And so every month you personally handle that, right?
Yeah.
An interesting fact, this might sound funny today because we have so many luxuries today, but this was the first house that the Jeckovich family owned that the bathtub was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Where was it before?
Kitchen.
Kitchen. Kitchen. So, there you go. There you go. Describe the neighborhood.
Neighborhood?
Yeah.
Neighborhood was clean, nice. It's no good now. It's rotten now. It's spoiled now. It's
But
gone.
when you lived there, it was a really nice
Very
neighborhood.
beautiful, beautiful
And then
street.
what happened? It went down
Oh yeah, the mafia come in and took over.
and they ruined it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Let's see what other questions I got here. Mr. Jeckovich, when you were a boy, what were your hobbies and interests before you were drafted?
Woodworking, electrical.
Uh-huh. Didn't you go to Trot Vocational High?
I went trotting. I went to high school too.
You went to 2 high schools.
Yeah.
And then also you worked at SS Kresge, right?
Yeah.
That later became Kmart, by the way.
Yeah.
And what did you do at SS Kresge's?
Stock boy.
I see. And wasn't it a nice treat to work there because your mother worked there too?
Yeah. She's give me a muse. She said, take it out of the candy room. Don't make a mess down there.
So she's basically said, stay in the basement,
Yeah.
in the candy room, because I don't want you to make a mess and you're not going to go to the lunch counter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's understandable. How old were you when you were drafted?
19.
Yeah,
33.
33. Keep in mind, Mr. Jeckovich didn't enlist. His other brothers did. Why did you not enlist?
Well, I could take care of my mother.
See, he waited to get drafted, which would take more time than being enlisted. However, the caveat is this: if you enlist, you might get a really better position in the Army. You might get a bit of a better position in the Army. His brother enlisted. He never left New York State. And what'd your brother do?
Teach recruits how to drive a Jeep.
Did he have some special talent?
Yeah, hit a fire hydrant.
I don't know where these words come from, but I like
Needed
them.
a fire hydrant.
I don't know where his word, but I like him. So he never left New York State. So now on the other side of the coin, Mr. Jeckovich waited to get drafted so he could have more time caring for his mother. And so when that day come, he didn't have all those options as the enlisted brothers. He was sent right frontline combat military right to Germany. So that was a big sacrifice that he made to do that. Did you send almost all your pay home to your mother?
Oh, a lot, but yeah.
And that's what she lived off of, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Time?
1 minute.
Wow. Your mother really, that money really probably came in handy for your mother, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And how'd they do that? What, did they send a check or did they just make a deposit in their bank?
Deposit in her bank.
Is that how they did it then?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. And so your mother must have been really happy to see you when you're finally out of the service.
Yeah.
During World War II, would you have rather fought in Germany or fought in the Pacific?
I didn't want to go to the Pacific.
You didn't want to go?
No, so, not Pacific. I don't want. I was thinking of Europe, ETO.
So you're glad you stayed in the European theater of
Yeah.
operations?
And that's called ETO?
ETO is
Yeah, ETO, yeah.
Minutes.
European Theater Operation. 15.
European.
Yeah.
Wow. And what color was your uniform there?
OD.
And what's OD stand for?
Olive drab.
And we have your uniform here, we'll put it on someday, and we can see how it'll fit pretty good.